Richard Tice and Lee Anderson joined forces to attack woke Labour this morning. Reform UK turned its fire on to Sir Keir Starmer's Labour Party this morning, in a brutal press conference that saw the party accused of betraying working-class voters in favour of woke eco-zealots. Speaking this morning, the insurgent party unveiled an eye-catching set of policies designed to win over working-class voters disillusioned with both main parties. Echoing UKIP's strategy of winning over disenchanted Labour voters in the Red Wall, MP Lee Anderson announced that Reform UK will back former coal miners who have been let down by successive governments. Mr Anderson said Reform would back a 2021 report that called for the end to a deal that sees the government take billions of pounds out of the former miners' pension fund. While he attacked the Tories for failing to redress the scandal since 2019, the miner-turned-MP also blasted Labour MPs for having had 13 years to sort this out and they did absolutely nothing. The duo laid down the gauntlet, calling on Labour to include the same policy in their 2024 manifesto or allow Reform UK to claim the mantle of the party of the working class. Meanwhile, leader Richard Tice accused Labour of betraying decent working people and refusing to offer a proper policy to fix the National Health Service. Mr Tice said Labour is not fit to be in charge of the healthcare system, and unveiled a new policy that would see net zero funds redirected into clearing the NHS's backlogs in just 2 years. Warning voters of Starmergeddon, Mr Tice accused Labour of being quite happy for people to be poorer and less healthy because they're on the side of the eco-zealots. The party, he announced, would instead put forward a manifesto pledge to spend net zero funds on the NHS, as well as give private healthcare tax breaks to wealthier people who could afford to get care privately. Mr Tice began his press conference by accusing the Labour Party of now being the party of woke managerial middle classes and eco-zealots. Reform UK has previously made clear that they are happy to risk handing Labour more seats at the election by stealing votes from the Tories. Mr Tice has gone on record to say he wants to wipe the Tories out and argued the party should be punished for its record in office. Unlike UKIP's support in 2015, Reform UK's supporters are more overwhelmingly disenchanted ex-Tory voters. Elsewhere at the press conference, Mr Tice was asked about the vetting of Reform UK's parliamentary candidates after 9 were recently suspended due to revelations about past comments. While Mr Tice told the BBC he welcomes the extra scrutiny, he hit back, "I am not taking lessons from the Tory party that's got a bunch of sexual weirdos permeating, defending the indefensible, which is absolutely inexcusable." According to new polling today, for the first time Brexit voters are now more likely to vote Reform than Tory, by 35% to 33%. Reform, which is polling as high as 16% in some polls, is also more popular than Mr Sunak's party among male voters.